If your life or your leadership feels more chaotic than calm, there is one simple shift that will change everything that is not complicated, it's not fancy, and it does not require a new planner or personality transplant. It starts with learning to focus on what you can control. Hi, I'm Meredith Walker, and I teach something I call rooted leadership. It's about showing up for the things that are yours to lead and releasing the things that are not. Clarity, communication, confidence, and calm, they all come from choosing what you can control on purpose. Most people are overwhelmed not because they're weak or unorganized, but because they're trying to manage everything except the one thing that actually matters: themselves. We try to control outcomes, opinions, timing, other people's reactions, the pace of change, and even the circumstances we never asked for. And when we do that, we drain the exact energy we need to lead well. So let me give you the simplest leadership filter that has guided me my entire life. It's part of my C4 framework, which stands for clarity, control, courage, and consistency. Today, we are focusing on the control piece. When you feel overwhelmed, I want you to ask yourself one question. What is mine to control right now, in this moment? The answer always falls into one of four categories. Category 1, your attitude. You control the story you tell yourself. You control the meaning you assign to what is happening. Control whether you react or respond. Your attitude sets the tone for your leadership long before your words ever do. Category 2, your effort. You control your preparation, your follow-through, your commitment, the way you show up. Effort is not perfection, it is intention. It is choosing to move with purpose, even when conditions aren't perfect. Category 3. This is a big one. It's your communication. You control what you say, how you say it, when you say it, and whether your message is clear. Poor communication creates unnecessary chaos, and clear communication creates calm. It's one of the most powerful things you can control. Always see if you're answering who, what, where, why, when. A very simple principle you've learned a long time ago. Category 4, your boundaries. You can control what you allow, what you accept, and what you repeat. You teach people how to treat you by the standards you set and the consistency you hold. Boundaries are not walls, they're clarity. They make room for peace, productivity, and real respect. Now, I didn't learn this sitting in a leadership seminar. I learned it in real life, the hard way. I spent 12 years caring for my mother after she became paralyzed, all while working full-time, going to school full-time, and just figuring out life in my early 20s. There were so many things that I couldn't control. I couldn't control the medical decisions. I couldn't control the timing of emergencies. I couldn't control how exhausted I felt. But I learned that when everything felt out of control, I still had choices. I could control the environment I created. I could control the calm I brought into the room. I could control the energy I led with. All those choices changed the way I live and the way I led, even in the hardest seasons. You may not have a caregiving story, but you do have a life that pulls you in 1,000 directions. You have teams, families, projects, deadlines, expectations, pressure that feels nonstop. And when everything is loud, it is easy to forget the simple truth of it. You are not responsible for controlling everything, just the parts that belong to you. So when chaos rises, ask yourself, what is mine to control right now? It's my attitude, my effort, my communication, or my boundaries. Which one? Pick one, lead that well, The rest becomes manageable, I promise you. If this helped, bring a little clarity and calm to your leadership. Subscribe and stay connected. Each week, I teach simple systems, communication tools, and grounded leadership practices to help you lead what you can control and release what you can't. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited to see you in the next video.